Land, I have, but one thing is constant. When you change, then change together.
That's true.
That's what people should believe. But that's what I've learned myself. I think instead of having you change and I remain constant, or I change and you remain constant, because I don't believe any human being would stay constant. They will pretend that they be doing the same thing. And if someone, you're doing the same thing that you were doing 8 years ago, exactly the same, there's someone lying to someone.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You remember, it's about
Making a piece of
if to make it more elaborative is, you remember when we got married, you wanted so hard to learn how to iron clothes. You were not ironing clothes.
Yeah.
So I did all the ironing.
Yeah, sure.
So
Even today.
today you don't iron.
Yeah.
So it's just an example. But I know very well when I'm not in the house, you can iron. You iron.
Sure.
But when I'm here, I have to iron what you're going to wear, and iron what I'm going to wear and what Taji is going to wear.
Yeah.
It's just a simple thing about ironing. That thing, that little thing is not constant, because before I was like, how does she not know how to iron? But we didn't argue. I said, oh, I know that. I'll show you. Because I had been ironing my dad's clothes.
I even didn't know
before.
how to cook chapati. You remember?
Then yeah, you said, and then where it come from, people are teasing you that one has to learn how to cook chapati to be married. I didn't even like chapati. When you started cooking chapati is when I started liking chapati.
That's true.
So yeah, something like that. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, I could say it's been a very beautiful journey together. I've learned to be really patient, like really patient. Because patience, man, is something that one day we'll give them a story of our marriage, but in our marriage, patience has been very key. Like, if you're not patient, you're not patient. This man here, man, he's a very good man.
He's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman, but if you're not patient with him, you can just give up. You know, he's a lawyer. And I remember when I was growing up, many girls used to say, I don't want to get married to a lawyer. And I didn't understand why. It's because I think lawyers are opinionated. And when a person is opinionated, that means you cannot change them as you wish. Like, I didn't want to change him, but if I have an idea, I have really to have facts for me to get through it to him.
Yeah, because I gave you the point that, although, yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Like, I really have to have a fact. I cannot tell you we're not going to buy this cake and I don't have a reason. I have to tell you, babe, we're not buying this cake because it has this. We're not buying this cake because it's
not gluten free. It's not
and
whatever.
Why don't I like I gotta explain why I'm not doing that. But we come to an understanding, and I've also learned how to argue my points strong. So in the process, I think I'm a fellow lawyer.
Yeah, now you're becoming even more than a lawyer. I don't even have anything to argue. I rest my case. I think it's just a beautiful journey when you learn that. I use a lot of, like I said, I've grown. So you've grown too. We've got to a place where and distance too, because we traveled here. It's lonely in America while you're in America and someone else is in Africa, and a story for another day. But it's beautiful when you realize that you have worked so hard to get to this point.
That's true.
It's like arguments or opinions are like religion. Is that why religion is the number one killer? People are killing so much because of religion in the world, because it's a belief that someone has been taught since they were born. The ones who are taught were taught since they were born, and now they are teaching their offspring. And now you come across and telling someone what you were taught by your parents, your clan, your community, your people is wrong. Is wrong. You want to change that? No, you can't just do that. So the reason, that's how I take my opinions. I've taken so long having to come to this decision, and that's why I don't regret, because I took time to think about this decision. But now we get married, and now you come and just say no to a decision that took me this much to think. And I'm like,
I thought
No.
you were saying that this decision of marrying me.
No. I was saying when I take well now we're in marriage.
Babe, no.
Well, we're in marriage. When you are saying
I thought
you
you were
have
talking
to.
about me.
No, when you are saying we have to have a discussion where you have to come to explain yourself. I was saying you explain yourself because I just don't give out my reasoning to just go because you have come with another one. No. I would say I'm sticking to mine unless you give me a better one. And what do? You learn to give me better ones. So now my opinions don't matter. I won't take so much time to think because I know someone is doing the thinking for me.
Yeah, that's
So
very
easy. That's why we will not now sit down 8 years later and argue.
Yeah, and compromise is a big part of it. Like
Yeah.
compromise is a big part of it, very big part of it. And compromise in the good way doesn't mean you change who you are.
Consistency,
Marriage,
hard work on me.
Yeah, you
because
don't have.
marriage does not work.
You don't have. Yeah, it doesn't work. You have to work on it.
You
And
work on it.
when I say compromise, people may think, oh, a girl may be seated there watching this video and thinking, so I have to change for this man. No, I don't mean you lower your standards. I don't mean you stop being who you are. I don't mean you stop doing your nails. I don't mean you stop doing your hair because you're married or you stop working because you're married. No, I just mean coming to an understanding. Like, I can if it's working, coming to an understanding that my husband works during the day. So can we both work during the day so that we can sleep at home together? But not the hard-headedness or the kichwangumu of, no, I only work at night. And if it's not at night, that's it. So, and the man is there not compromising, saying, and me too, I work during the day, I cannot change it. And so you'll never come to an understanding. So you have to come to a compromise. This time round you compromise, the other
Next
time
time
I compromise. Not
it's
one person
I think
compromising for the
we
relationship.
think it as a happy place.
Mhm.
You
Meet.
a happy meeting.
Yeah.
So
you come, I come, we meet.
We meet at a happy
And now
place.
you
So.
can bring that card I read for you. What? In a summary of
Yeah,
what's
then we get done
what I
with
have
this.
done. Yeah. So this
30
is
years, happy 30 years.
not 30 years of marriage.
Oh, 30
I'm
years
the
of
one who
marriage.
is 30, this fine and 30.
Yeah, 30 years of marriage is coming too.
Yeah.
We are only 22 years to that. So it's
And yeah, and eighth year anniversary.
8th year
Yeah.
anniversary. So 22 years to 30, to celebrate the 30th, right?
Sure.
Yeah. You will only be 52. Yeah,
And I'll be looking finer than this.
Alright.
So yes.
Let's read this and get done with this. Whoever gets motivated or discouraged is discouraged. You do whatever you want to do, but read for me.
No,
Those ones.
get encouraged.
Those
Come on.
ones. You know you can say something positive and someone gets something negative out of it. So whoever gets whatever they'll get. Watch
You
the
started your
video.
joke
Please
again.
subscribe to Bidina Imani.
Sure.
Go ahead.
And this is my conclusion. I married a good man. A man who says and does all the big and the little things to make me feel beautiful, loved, and appreciated. A man who gets me, which isn't. A man who gets me, which
Aw.
isn't always easy.
Oh, it's not easy.
I know.
Oh, it's not. It's not. And for the viewers, this is non-alcoholic, so I'm not drunk. It is not easy.
And brings out, what are you trying to say? Am I
I'm just saying I'm sober, saying that it's not easy to
like I
to
was that hard
understand
to
you.
get?
No, it's not easy.
I am
This
hard
is
to
what the
get.
card says. It's always, which is it always easy. That is
Look,
the
a
card.
man who gets me, which isn't always easy, and brings out the best in me better than anyone.
Amen.
A man who lightens my moods. Sometimes I'm so moody. A man who lightens my moods and makes my days easier and my life sweeter in every possible way. You're a good man, an amazing husband, and I love you with all my heart. Happy anniversary, baby. Mwah. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you for doing
Okay.
life with me. Let's get ready. Wear shoes. Let's go to 30. We said 30 years of marriage. Go on.
30 anniversary.